That's right. And wolves eat piggies. Well, not always piggies. Sometimes wolves eat chicken. And that's what we're going to talk about today is what we feed our vicious pit bulls and the wolf. And so we go to BJ's, which is like Costco, in case folks don't know, and you can buy packs of boneless chicken for pretty cheap. You can see on here it's $1.98 a pound right now, and it fluctuates. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's not. But you can see we cook quite a bit at one time. 4 packs, you know, it's up to you how much you cook at a time. You know, if you only have one small dog, obviously just cook 1 pack at a time. Also, we mix in with the chicken is some mixed vegetables. We also put rice in there, so we have this brown rice that we use. So we mix these 3 together and create superfood for wolves, right? Do you like your superfood? That's right. So you can see the chef, the puppy chef here, has her witch's pots that she fills with the chickens, and she piles all the chicken in there and turns up the burners.
Well, I make sure there's no bones too. I cut them out if there is, because sometimes the boneless chicken has some bones in it.
Well, we actually are going to be grinding this chicken, which we'll show you later on, and there's no bones that are going to get through that process, but she kind of doesn't always grind it, so she does check for the bones in case she doesn't grind it, but we'll show you the grinding later. In any case, once she brings the water temperature up, you just want to pretty much boil it for a little while. I mean, the key is really to cook it long enough that it softens it some and it kills all the germs.
There's bones in here.
Let me see.
I gotta cut them out. Right here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I cut them out. I just take the scissors. Yeah, there's another one.
Well,
I don't know why they leave
they're
them.
not infallible.
It's supposed to be boneless.
Well, and it even says
But
that, right?
sometimes you gotta watch because dogs aren't supposed to have. Ouch! There's another one. They're not supposedly bone splinter when they're cooked. I'm gonna put some in each bucket.
I think you put the salt in there for when you're actually eating some of their food.
Yeah.
You know, this is really what we should have given Ethan from when he was a baby.
Oh, I know. And then we put in, they get vitamins too each day. I order them on Amazon. They're called All-in-One Nature Vet. And I give them their vitamins every day with their breakfast.
Oh, all right.
So they have their vitamins as well.
Well, that certainly looks pretty good. Silly. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. And as you can see, the chicken is quite done and ready to be removed from the witch's brew pot. I'm sorry, the chef's pot. Huh? What? And there. Who's that over there helping? Do you have a helper? Oh, I'm thinking that he might like the chicken.
We gotta let it cool.
Right. So our next step after taking it out, we have to let it cool off a little bit because we're gonna go ahead and put it, the chicken in the meat grinder, and we're gonna let it cool down. Now, before the chicken gets ground up,
is in here 6.
we're gonna we put the rice in. So you can see the rice comes in these nice little bags that are perforated, and basically just throw the bags in there.
For 10 minutes.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
And actually, I mean, the chicken doesn't have to get too cool. The reason that you want it to be cool is you end up using your fingers to put the chicken in the meat grinder. Hopefully not your fingers in the meat grinder too, but if it's hot, it starts burning your fingers, which is no fun. Chef Mom is about to take the rice out. And what are you going to do? Mix it with the vegetables?
Yeah, and then we add the chicken.
Okay, so
You don't have to show each one. Let's do it. And then you just put it in here.
alright, simple as that.
So you just take each bag and do the same thing.
Now what are you going to do with all the juice in here?
I saved some of it when we add the chicken, we put some of it in there.
Oh, okay. Are we almost ready to start grinding the chickens?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get ready for that now. Okay, let's get to it. So the meat grinder is real simple. You just cram the meat in there and grind. Okay.
And then we put it in here. Or you could do it. Store it in here. Store. No. No, baby.
Okay.
Get down. You're gonna burn your face. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I usually put it in both.
Puppy consumption.
I gotta mix it.
Alright. Bon appetit. Is that how you say it?
Really, honey? Really?
So this is what you store it in?
Yes.
And where'd you get this?
Amazon.
Oh. Okay.
I used 2 of them.
And I see the tops. Okay. So
So we give them vitamins just so they get all their skin and coat, joint, digestive, and vitamins and minerals. So I give them this once a day with their food, just to make sure they get all their nutrients.
Where do you get that from?
I get it on Amazon because it's cheaper.
Okay. So here it is. This one's the big giant pit bull right here. Big giant. This one's a little pit bull. He's real violent. Real violent. And the little violent one gets the big pot here. Okay. Down. Sit. Sit. Stay. All right. Good boy. Okay. Oh, I guess he likes it. And now the giant pit bull of doom. Sit. Stay. There you go. Good boy. All right. So I think that they do like it. So it's superfood for pups and for pops and beefers. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Right? The food everybody can eat. Oh, it lasts a week? So that's like a week's worth of food, and it costs less than buying premium kibble. And oh, you know another bonus of feeding them like this? You don't even have to wash the pans. I kid you not, this pan will be pristine when they're done. look at his face. He's got the chicken and rice all over his face. Okay. The question I wonder what would happen is if the pans run into each other. Do they instantly kill each other, or do they switch pans? No, they're actually rather civilized pit bulls sometimes. All right, guys. Until next time.